Stoicism. Practical wisdom. I think I won't be too wrong if I allow myself to assume that most of the modern people living today have at least once in their lives asked themselves the question, what is the purpose of my life? What is the purpose of human life? Am I living correctly, and similar things? Many of these curious people trying to figure this out turn to the experience of previous generations, to the works of modern thinkers and writers, philosophers of the past. Stoic philosophy, more fully than any other school of philosophical thought, gives a person practical advice and teaches how, with the help of one's mind, to be happy under any circumstances, whatever they may be. Stoicism postulates that one cannot control one's entire life, because around us there are many objective factors beyond our control, but influencing us. However, a person can influence their reactions and control their feelings and emotions, and accordingly direct them for their own good. Trying to understand the meaning of human existence, one cannot fail to notice that very often the meaning and principles set out in the philosophical treatises and musings of ancient philosophers, followers of Stoicism, amazingly intersect and repeat ordinary, seemingly simple at first glance, well-known proverbs. In my opinion, this is very interesting and entertaining, so I suggest let's take a closer look and figure out these coincidences. So let's start. Silence is golden. In the silence of the night, the most powerful time. Plato. In a world where words are sometimes replaced by noise, Stoicism brings lessons about the value of silence and the inner beauty hidden within it. Let's delve into the philosophy of the Stoics and explore how silence can become golden for our inner world. It is better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak and remove all doubt. Abraham Lincoln. Wisdom in restraint. Silence is a friendship that never betrays the noise of the party. Somerset Maugham. Silence is an expression of strength in restraint. Stoics teach us that wisdom lies not only in the ability to speak the right words, but also in the ability to remain silent at the right moment. In this restraint, we find the inner beauty of the soul, humility in the face of the inevitable. In silence, there is humility in the face of the inevitable. Stoics call for the ability to remain silent where words are powerless, where only profound silence can be the answer to great trials. In this humility, we find the inner beauty of resilience, seeking inspiration. In silence. Silence is not just the absence of words, but also the search for inspiration. In stillness, Stoics teach us to connect with our inner world through meditation and silence, finding a source of inner peace and strength there. Silence is wiser than words. Euripides' communication without words. To listen is an expression of love. Thich Nhat Hanh. The great art of silence is the ability to communicate without words. Stoics show that interacting with the surrounding world can be richer and deeper when we learn to listen not only to words, but also to silence. Conclusion. Silence is not just the absence of sounds, it is an art that Stoics bring into our lives. In this silence, we find inner beauty and harmony, allowing us to become wiser, more humble, and closer to the source of inner light. Listen carefully to the silence. It can tell us more than 1,000 words.